Howdy ho, neighbors. I'm gonna do something a little crazy here and answer my own question. I know it sounds a little silly, but tell you why I'm answering my own question is that I have this godforsaking pain in my shins, and we like to refer to those as shin splints. And the purpose of me answering my own question is so that maybe I can hear myself say it, and so that I can maybe re-listen to it again and take my own advice. Sometimes our pride gets in the way and we have trouble taking our own advice. But so that's the number one reason. Number two, that should be the number two reason actually, and then number one reason would be to answer the question for any of you all who may be curious of what that pain in your shins are when you're running or playing sports or anything like that. If you get the pain that I'm talking about, the pain actually occurs right on your shin bone. I'll show you. It occurs right on your shin bone, like right here. Okay, goes all the way up your shin. In some cases, it may be a lot worse than others. Mine currently is pretty painful. It starts all the way at my ankle, and goes all the way up to my knee, and just really runs straight across that bone right there, your shin. And if you feel it, there's not a whole lot there, so you're wondering like, what could really be so painful? You know, there's nothing there. It's just the bone. So, well, that's part of the problem. It's actually what happens is they're just tiny little muscle tears. Thousands of little tiny muscle tears in some cases. Some are obviously worse than others, but they're little tears in your muscle that can be very, very painful. So if you think about tears in your muscles anywhere else in your body, you can imagine what kind of pain you could be going through with those. And then these are just, they're incredibly tiny, but there's not a whole lot there, and it's a very sensitive place on your body. So if you ever kick something with your shin or hit something on your shin, you know how painful that can be. Well, it's just as sensitive when you have tiny little muscle tears, and by the thousands of them sometimes. And right now, mine are very bad, so I need to listen to my own advice, and hopefully you will learn something from it too. So first of all, shin splints are just tiny little muscle tears, like I said. And second of all, what can we do to help get rid of that pain from the shin splints? And the first thing that I recommend you do, and I recommend for myself, is rest. Yeah, that's a tough one. Especially when you're really motivated. Like right now, I've just been super motivated to just push extra hard, and I found myself running a little bit further than I usually do, and I was running on the beach, and I'm probably overdoing it a little bit, which is probably what causes the shin splints in the first place. But the number one thing you got to do is rest them. Give it some rest. If you have to do cardio, then go to the gym, do something low impact, or if you have some equipment at home, do something low impact where you're not using those muscles. Recumbent bike is perfect. So you want to give them rest, number one. I don't know how much rest. It's going to depend on how severe they are. The worse they feel, the longer I'd give them. I'm going to give mine a week, and because they're pretty bad. So hopefully in a week I'll ease back into the running and I'll feel a little bit better. Some of the other things you can do is just make sure you stay hydrated. Hydration is a key factor in every part of your body as far as recovery goes and how your body feels. So proper hydration is key. And then another thing would be protein. Are you getting enough protein? I'm currently not. Could be part of the problem. And so enough protein, hydration, and then increase calcium. You can increase your calcium intake, some calcium supplements. If you find that shin splints is a recurring problem for you, and it is a recurring problem for some people, and some people get them severely bad. So number one, so let's review again one more time, is just rest. And number two is hydration. Number three is protein. Make sure that your body's getting enough protein, because those are the little pain that comes from muscle tears, remember, and muscle repairs itself and heals with protein. So you make sure you're getting enough protein. And then lastly, you can always resort to a some kind of calcium supplement, and I don't really get a lot of calcium, so that could be a part of the problem with me as well. So I don't drink milk or hardly any dairy products. So a calcium supplement would probably be good for me at this time, since I've been doing a lot of running. So those are some things that can help your shin splints, and that's what shin splints are. And hopefully, I think I've answered my own question, and hopefully I've answered your question if you have the same question of what shin splints are and how you can help them. And that's it for now. So if you have any questions and you would like your questions answered on my blog or on YouTube, you can go to askpetking.com and submit your question there, and I'll be happy to answer it via video and put it on my blog and on YouTube. So till then, take care. Best of health to you.